gentlemen, and welcome to Fort Scott Sports Live. I'm Drake Miller. I'll be taking you through the action tonight. Had a bit of a late start today, but we are on 1-1 count to start off on the mound right now for Fort Scott. It's going to be number 9, KJ, and at the plate, the leadoff hitter, number 00. At third base is Elena Jarrett. This one makes it through the gap into center. It'll be a leadoff single for the Tigers. Marshalltown took down the win earlier today. Now Fort Scott looking to answer here in the second of the doubleheader. First one sits in for ball 1. Second up to bats for Marshalltown Community is number 6. It's going to be Shailene Morn. Morn with a 2-0, and that one comes in at ball 3. And that'll be a 4-0 walk. So 2 runners on early on in this game, right off rip for the Marshalltown Tigers. 1-1 through the entirety of the game in the first of the doubleheader, and then broke away there in the 7th with a 3-0 inning. At the plate now, number 15 will be Riley Imhoff. This one poked into center, will be reeled in, tagging up early, and the throw down to third will not be in time for Jarrett, who makes her way to base number 3. And along with that, Morn makes her way to second. The Greyhounds collect 1, but both runners advance as well. Putting 2 runners in scoring position here early. First pitch is reeled in by the third baseman, thrown to home. She is safe. Jarrett scores the first run of the game. Puts Marshalltown up 1-0. That was at the plate. Just pulled that one off was Brannon. Brannon now steals second. And now up to bat Shackelford. That's Meadow Shackelford for the Tigers. 2 runners in scoring position once again. And that sits in for strike number 1. 1-1, 1 gone, 2 on for the Tigers. This one poked down the third base line. The throw over to first, not there, makes it under the glove. And 2 runs score following the early break here for the Tigers. Only 1 out, and they have managed 3 straight here in the first. Another grounder down the third base. This throw over to first in time for out number 2. Does score run number 4, which was Shackelford making her way in That hit from Messias now brings up number 12, Brianna True. True starting off with a 1-0 count. And now a 2-0 there for True. Greg delivers ball 3. And now a 3-0 count once again. Looking to work her way back into this one. The pitch will not go. On the inside. Couldn't quite find the spot. Now up to bat is number 21. That's Savannah Gutierrez. Throw down to first after ball 2, not in time. Now booting up for the 2-0 is Greg. This one hit to the shortstop, flipped over to second for out number 3, which will round out the top of the first. 4-0 is the score. We'll be right back after this.
At Fort Scott Community College, we understand that a scary part of figuring out your future isn't only answering the question, what should I do, but where do I belong? Maybe you belong here, preparing for a career in healthcare as part of Fort Scott Community College's nursing program. Or maybe you belong on stage as part of the Hounds band or theater department. I don't know where you've been or where you're headed, but I know we're saving a spot for you because you belong at Fort Scott Community College.
Prescription drug pricing points to corporate
Freedom of the press is about your right to know. It's about your right to be informed. Today, there are real threats to press freedom and your right to know about the world around us. We must protect our right to know, no matter what kind of news is important to you. Before it's too late, understand the threats. ProtectPressFreedom.org.
At the Farm and Ranch Division of the Four-State Agency, we're a team of experts who genuinely care about you and your farming operation. That's why whether it's a visit to your farm or a friendly chat at our office, we're committed to delivering the service you deserve. Our team is fully licensed in both crop insurance and LRP, allowing us to cover your entire farming operation across Kansas, Missouri, Oklahoma, and Arkansas. Contact us today to see how we can help.
And we're back for the bottom of the first. 4-0 score. Leadoff hitter for the Greyhounds, number 1, is Kylie Goad. Starting it off with a 1-0. This one roped down the third baseline and foul. Brings the count 1-1. On the mound for Marshalltown will be number 6, Shaylee Morn. Two 2-1 as the count stands. Some work to do here for Fort Scott in the bottom of the first. See what they can manage. 3-1 now. That one a bit high. On its way. This one fouled off out of play. Count is now full for the leadoff hitter. Looking to start this inning off hot offensively. Defensively, just a couple too many mishaps out in the field. This Tigers team able to find a lot of gaps. Really put this Fort Scott team on its toes. This one popped up, is in foul territory, but reeled in by the first baseman, Brannon. This brings up Bailey Couch. First one out of the zone. 1-0 count. Second one popped up. Will be behind the plate. Does it get out of play? I believe it does. Oh no, just shy of making its way over the fence. But a close call. Couch now with a 1-1. That one fouled off. Will just be behind the catcher, who nearly reels it in. Gets a glove on it, but just couldn't get it to stick. 1-2 now. Still looking for that first base runner. Second in the lineup. The pitch. Grounder down to the third base and thrown out at first. Play made by the third baseman, Jarrett, which with 2 outs brings up number 6, Carr. Maya Carr, first baseman for the Greyhounds. Starts it off 0-1 against the pitcher, Morn. That one too high in the zone, ball 1. 1-1 count now. This one hit into left field, makes it past the left fielder. Carr rounds first and makes her way to second. Puts herself in scoring position here early. Now with 2 outs, this team will look to rally here in the bottom of the first and try and cut into this Tigers lead that they manufactured in the top of the first inning. Up to bat now, number 23. It's going to be Kinley Meek. First pitch to Meek, off the glove and past the catcher, will advance Carr to third. Second one in for strike 1. 1-1 count. This one grounder to the shortstop. Reeled in, the throw to first in time. Off the one hop, will wrap up the bottom of the 3. 4 batters deep in the lineup. Only 1 base runner for the Greyhounds as the Tigers hold on to a 4-0 lead. We'll head to break. We'll be right back after this.
From the football field to the bean field, the right equipment can make all the difference. Gear up for harvest, expand your fleet, or grow your business with Tyler Jackman at Big Iron Auctions. Tyler can improve your operation conveniently, efficiently, and effectively. And if you're selling one piece or the whole operation, Big Iron can connect you with over 750,000 registered bidders. Buying or selling, go big. Big Iron Auctions. Call Tyler Jackman at 620-404-8115. BigIronAuctions.com.
How is it so fast?
With Crochan's multi-gig internet, you can experience monstrous speeds for every device in your home or business at the same time for a low, no-nonsense price.
.40 score here through the first. Everything remaining the same out in the field for Fort Scott. Greg remaining on the mound. As up to bat now for the Tigers. Number 8 is Cowell. Fouled off there for strike 2. So it'll be an 0-2 count here. Greg looking to deliver the third and can't get it there. Fouled off. Sticks with the 0-2. Cowell trying to extend on this Tigers lead and bring more success from the plate. So they've been pretty efficient in the field too. This one struck down the left field line as Cowell makes her way to second. For batting in the 9-hole, doing a great job. So now that brings up the top of the lineup, which will be Elena Jarrett. Second inning consecutive as she has seen the plate. Already had her first visit through, so knows what the zone looks like. Knows how Greg works. See what she manages here. Greg now settling in on the mound. 0-2 count. Started off both of these at-bats with 0-2. Now trying to catch that outside edge. Can't quite, but a good look nonetheless. Trying to get Jarrett to chase. Still looking to that outside. Jarrett does get this one to the third baseman. A great play out in the field. And out number 1 comes from first. Big kudos to Nadia. Second in the lineup, or third in the lineup, excuse me, for this inning. It's going to be Morn, the pitcher. .30 count. One of the lesser starts that we've seen out of Greg this inning, and now a 4-0 walk. That's the third one today out of Kaylin Gregg, which brings up Morgan Williams to the plate. Williams looking to continue this trend here with a runner in scoring position on third. Throw down to second, one hop, won't get there, and to home off the helmet. Will be safe at home is Cowell. Making her way to third was Morn. So another run tacked on the board here for the Tigers. Williams with the 1-0. Sees ball 2 there. Greg following the 4-0 walk, feeling some pressure, I'm sure, here on the mound. Gotta get one to sit in. Can't give anything too easy now, 3-0. That outside edge looked like it was working earlier. Might see her go to that a little more often. This one down the third base line. And Wetch has been active from third. Does score another run for Marshalltown at the hands of Morn, but Williams with an RBI. Brings up Brannon. Kiara Brannon with 2 gone, no runners on. Trying to start the rally once again. This one over the head of Gregg and into center. Will be brought in for a single for Brannon. Just cycling through this lineup right now as Shackelford comes up next. The 5th player to bat in 2 consecutive innings. This one inside, throw down to second. Was in a great spot, but just through the gloves of both Perez and Couch. Small break as Greyhounds crowd the mound. A 6-0 lead here for the Tigers. Now with a runner in scoring position. Shackelford up at the plate with a 1-0. Following her will be Messias and True. If that continues, of course, Greyhounds looking to shut that down before that turns to be the case. That one off the leg of Shackelford. She takes a little bit of a hop step there. Looks to be fine as she approaches the box again. 1-1. Up high for ball 2. Two one on its way. Swung on and towards the dugout. Foul ball, strike 2. Two. Inside throw to, not a throw to third. As Brannon steals third. Now stands up in a much more comfortable scoring position. Any kind of ball in play. That leaves Shackelford on base. Will score, and that's what it'll be. Off of the glove of the shortstop Perez. Brannon comes home for a 7-0 lead. So 2 gone and still a base runner on. So this one's fouled off by Messias. Oh, 1 count. This one swung on and foul again. Straightened out just a little bit more from Messias. Now faces the pressure of the 0-2 count. 2 outs. Last thing you want is to be the person who delivers the final out on a strike nonetheless, as this one once again fighting from the plate. Greg trying to close this inning out. Tries for the outside edge. Brings ball 1. Good vision from the batter, Messias. 1-2 count. This one fouled off again. All 4 strike available pitches have been fouled by Messias. Continuing to battle here. Try to see who will break first. Greg leaves it just a bit inside at the shoulders for ball 2. Now a 2-2 count. This one, another foul ball down the third base line. To wrap up the inning, this one swung on towards the outfield, will be gone. Brings home Shackelford. And a home run from Messias. Now, pitching change on the mound as we will step aside here on Fort Scott Sports Live and be right back after this.
Today we're going to do an experiment to see just how fast Crawlcan's multi-gig internet is. In your email, you'll find 2 links. When I say go, click on the first link to download the 500 gigabyte test file. Go! Okay, now when I say go, click on the second link in your email to upload the file. Go! I guess it really does eclipse all other internet.
Release the Crawcan. Monstrous multi-gig speeds for a low, no-nonsense.
At the Farm and Ranch Division of the Four-State Agency, we're a team of experts who genuinely care about you and your farming operation. That's why whether it's a visit to your farm or a friendly chat at our office, we're committed to delivering the service you deserve. Our team is fully licensed in both crop insurance and LRP, allowing us to cover your entire farming operation across Kansas, Missouri, Oklahoma.
And we're back. New pitcher on the mound will be number 5, McKenna Lawson. Replacing Kaylin Gregg. Up to bat now is number 12, Brianna True, sitting with a 1-1 count. And 9-0 lead here for the Tigers through 2. Not even actually 1.5 as they continue to battle here in the top of the second. This one trickles its way and out at first, down the first base line. We'll step aside as we head to the bottom of the second. 9-0 is the lead for the Tigers. Fort Scott with even more work to do here. We'll see what they can pull off. Right back on Fort Scott Sports Live after this.
At Fort Scott Community College, we understand that a scary part of figuring out your future isn't only answering the question, what should I do, but where do I belong? Maybe you belong here, preparing for a career in healthcare as part of Fort Scott Community College's nursing program. Or maybe you belong on stage as part of the Hounds band or theater department. I don't know where you've been or where you're headed, but I know we're saving a spot for you because you belong at Fort Scott Community College.
Today we're going to do an experiment to see just how fast Crawlcan's multi-gig internet is. In your email, you'll find 2 links. When I say go, click on the first link to download the 500 gigabyte test file. Go! Okay, now when I say go, click on the second link in your email to upload the file. Go! I guess it really does eclipse all other internet.
Release the Crawcan. Monstrous multi-gig speeds for a low, no-nonsense price.
And we're back on Fort Scott Sports Live. Bottom of the second. Up to bat now for the Greyhounds. Number 18, Madeline Burdick. As this one popped up in the infield and reeled in quickly. A one and done at bat. As that one reeled in by number 4, Shackelford, at the shortstop position. Brings up Nadia Wetch, who will look to be the first to cut into this 9-run lead. This one fouled off for strike number 1. One count now after that. Grounder down the third base line will make its way foul for strike number 2. Wetch now standing with a 1-2. On the mound remains Shaylee Morn for the Tigers. This one swung on into right center. Takes a one hop against the fence, and to second goes Wetch, putting herself in scoring position with only 1 out. Gives herself a great opportunity to make her way around the bases. Brings Perez to the plate here for the Greyhounds. This one swung on and foul down the left field line. Sits with an 0-1 count. One gone and a runner on second. This one makes its way fair. Will be out at first. So Perez will head back to the dugout, and a sacrifice advance for Wetch as she stands on third. Brings up Chloe Shoemaker with 2 outs. Needs a base hit to put the first run on the board for the Greyhounds. Fouled off. Now 1-1 count. In the dirt for ball 2. Shoemaker now sitting up in the count. Morn looking to give her something a little tricky here, but this one popped up in the infield, just outside the infield. It was a little bit of trouble, but collected by Gutierrez, which will bring out number 3, wrapping up the bottom of the second as we head into the top of the third. We'll be right back after this on Fort Scott Sports Live.
Prescription drug pricing points to corporate
Freedom of the press is about your right to know.
and Clark sheer athleticism.
It's about your right to be informed. Today, there are real threats to press freedom
Reaching residential areas.
and your right to know about the world around us. We must protect our right to know, no matter what kind of news is important to you. Before it's too late, understand the threats. ProtectPressFreedom.org.
From the football field to the bean field, the right equipment can make all the difference. Gear up for harvest, expand your fleet, or grow your business with Tyler Jackman at Big Iron Auctions. Tyler can improve your operation conveniently, efficiently, and effectively. And if you're selling one piece or the whole operation, Big Iron can connect you with over 750,000 registered bidders. Buying or selling, go big. Big Iron Auctions. Call Tyler Jackman at 620-404-8115. BigIronAuctions.com.
And we're back on Fort Scott Sports Live. Lawson remains on the mound for the Greyhounds. 1-0 count to start off for Gutierrez. (2-0) now after 2 straight from Lawson. Gutierrez, Cowell, and then followed by Jarrett in the hole. And one kind of on the upper hand of the zone. Finding a good spot there for Lawson. Lawson going quick. This one popped up to right field, will be brought in, but not after the one hop. Butch Gutierrez at first with a leadoff single as the Tigers continuing to put it on from the plate. Cowell now, after her double previously, this one popped up and brought in. A great play by the catcher. And Gutierrez nearly caught, trying to advance to second. A very close call there. But regardless, a phenomenal play from Burdick behind the plate. 0-1 count now for the leadoff, or the top of the lineup, rather, for the Tigers. Elena Jarrett. Now with an 0-2. Lawson finding her groove now. So this one's in the dirt. Makes its way past Burdick and advances Gutierrez to third. The 1-2 on its way, fouled away from Jarrett. Keeps her at the plate for now. As Lawson continues to work. This one down the left field line will be fair. Takes a one hop. And scoring will be Gutierrez and Jarrett standing on second. Very close from Shoemaker. out there and left, but just out of her reach. Puts another on the board for the Tigers. Morn at the plate, squared up to bunt, and now Jarrett will take third. One 0 counts for Morn. Up top, ball two. Outside for ball three out of Lawson. Looks like we'll actually have a batting change here for the on-deck batter currently. Morn grounds this one to the second baseman. Will score Jarrett, but collecting the second out will be Bailey Couch. Now brings up Riley Imhoff. Imhoff with no runners on. Clean count and clean bases. Starts it off 1-0. This one right back to Lawson, and quick reflexes. Collects out number three for the top of the third. They put two on, making it 11-0. Fort Scott still searching for their first. They've had a couple runners. We'll see what they can do here in the bottom of the third. Be right back on Fort Scott Sports Live.
How is it so fast?
With Crawcan's multi-gig internet, you can experience monstrous speeds for every device in your home or business at the same time for a low, no-nonsense price.
At Fort Scott Community College, we understand that a scary part of figuring out your future isn't only answering the question, what should I do, but where do I belong? Maybe you belong here, preparing for a career in healthcare as part of Fort Scott Community College's nursing program. Or maybe you belong on stage as part of the Hounds band or theater department. I don't know where you've been or where you're headed, but I know we're saving a spot for you because you belong.
Up to bat now, Cabry Parmley. Starts it off 1-0. Morn remaining on the mound for the Tigers. Here in the bottom of the third, Parmley lays down a bunt. This one makes its way foul down the first base line. Trying to use the wheels to get her on first as a leadoff here in the bottom of the third. This one swung on, grounder to the third baseman, Jarrett, and she will be quick with it over to first for out number one. Brings up the top of the lineup. Kylie Goad. With one gone, no runners on. This one sits in for strike one. Morn continuing to deliver here from the mound. Has managed maybe 2 or 3 base runners total here from Fort Scott through the first 3 innings. I think only 2 base runners so far. So they're going to take a Coach's timeout here. Goad now squaring up with an 0-2. Morn looking to continue her run. This pitch struck down the left field line and into foul territory. Good contact nonetheless from the top of the lineup of the Greyhounds. Trying to spark something here in the third. The 0-2 on its way. Too low for ball one. One, two, back through the infield for Goad. To the wall. Having trouble collecting it. Goad rounds second, headed for third. Makes her way there. And maybe a little shook up from the slide. Was slow to get up on third, but is looking fine now. A triple here in the third to try and start something for these Greyhounds. Brings up Bailey Couch to try and rally off of this momentum. This one swung on into left, over the head of the left fielder. Imhoff will score Goad, and standing up on second will be Couch. Fort Scott cutting into this lead finally here in the third. Starting to gather some momentum here as Amaya Carr steps into the box. Moore now feeling some pressure. It's that one high and outside for ball one. One-0 will sit in on the inside corner for strike one. Carr now seeing kind of polar opposite pitches there. That one traveling the entire length of the zone. We'll see what she does with this. Popped up in left center. Does it have the distance? It does. Amaya Carr puts one over the wall. Brings home two more for Fort Scott. So the top three in the lineup all making their way around the bases for the Greyhounds. Up to bat now for the Greyhounds, Kinley Meek. One counts. Meek sees that inside corner. Now 1-1. Seen some good pitches out of Morn here, and that one looking for the inside again. Morn likes to keep it there, which is a dangerous spot for multiple reasons, but mostly for some of these power hitters. You get a hold of it, and out in front of that pitch can really take it yard down left field, and we see that left fielder playing way deep. Almost at the wall here. with a 2-2 count. This one popped back to the pitcher, Morn, and what a play from Shaylee Morn. Laying out for that one to try and keep this inning from getting any more dicey than it already has. Slowing some of the momentum here. Brings up Madeline Burdick. Burdick sees strike one there. 0-1 count with 2 gone, no runners on. This one swung on. Big contact there from Burdick. But quite a bit foul. That one was a rocket off the bat. Could have sent it nearly vertical and it would have had the distance if straightened out. Sees ball one there. 1-2 count. The 1-2 from Morn on its way. This one out in front. Getting a hold of it was Burdick. All the way through left center as she rounds first and stands up on second. A double with 2 outs to try and reignite the fire here in the third. Brings up Nadia Wetch up next for the Greyhounds to try and keep it rolling. See how far this team can cut into this lead. Even one more run could be the difference in whether or not this team stays alive and fights through the remaining innings. 0-1 count now for Wetch. Inside and off the bat, foul for strike 2. Wetch didn't quite like that one, but a check swing leads to an unfortunate foul. Lucky it didn't pop up instead. Now from the 0-2. This one swung on into right. It does have the distance, and it's gone. Nadia Wetch, the 3rd homer this game. 2nd for the Greyhounds. Brings in 2 more. Now 11-5. Brings up Perez once again. Perez had a sacrifice single that just kind of ended. Oh man, off the helmet, as that was a grounder to third, a rocket to first from Jarrett. As unable to reel it in was the first baseman, Brannon, and leaves Perez on second. Gonna do a quick check there, make sure everything's all right. Seems like she's good up there on second, and now brings up Caitlin Carr. Carr now pinch hitting for Shoemaker. Trying to draw this inning out even more. Cutting into this 11-run lead by 5. Carr pops this one up just inside of the outfield and outside the infield. The throw home is not in time. Scoring is Perez, and that's 6 on the board for Fort Scott. Cabry Parmley, who led off this inning, now with another opportunity here in the bottom of the third. Swung on, fouled. A 1 count inside corner there for Parmley. Strike or ball. About to say, I think 0-2 count. Here's the 0-2. Popped up into the backstop. Keeps Parmley at the plate. Oh, 2 count. Morn trying to escape a nightmare inning here for the Tigers. Now a 1-2. Their lead cut over 50%. As that one's in the dirt, taken off his car, and she makes her way to third. Even closer now in scoring position with 2 gone. Parmley working her way back into this count as well. 2-2 as it stands. See what Morn has in store. That one just high. Parmley with good vision. Full counts. Morn delivers, swung on, back up the middle, and will be reeled in to wrap up the inning. On the play there was Shackelford. 6-11 as the Greyhounds have cut a major gash in this 11-run lead. We'll be right back on Fort Scott Sports Live after this.
Today we're going to do an experiment to see just how fast Crawlcan's multi-gig internet is. In your email, you'll find 2 links. When I say go, click on the first link to download the 500 gigabyte test file. Go! Okay, now when I say go, click on the second link in your email to upload the file. Go! I guess it really does eclipse all other internet.
Release the Crawcan. Monstrous multi-gig speeds for a low, no-nonsense price.
How is it so fast?
With Crawcan's multi-gig internet, you can experience monstrous speeds for every device in your home or business at the same time for a low, no-nonsense price.
From top of the fourth here, 11-6 score was shaping up to be a devastating afternoon here for Fort Scott, but now all of a sudden, momentum shifting in their favor. Lawson remains on the mound here for the Greyhounds. Had a pretty solid top of the third. Still gave up 2 in the process, though, as Brandon sits at the plate. See what she can manage here in the top of the fourth. An empty inning would certainly spark even more life. Certainly spark even more life into this Fort Scott team. As that one is up top for ball 2. 2-2 count is too high for ball 3. Brings it full. This one popped up. Tracking and just out of the glove. Burdick nearly gets another. Back near the backstop. Brannon continues from the plate. Lawson delivers ball 4. Brings up Shackelford. A short stop for the Tigers. Good cut there, but strike 1. Oh, 1 on its way from Lawson. This one thrown down to first. We'll keep Brannon in check. One. Up top for ball 2. Two one on its way from Lawson. Just a bit high there as well. Now the 3-1. Popped up into left. Tracking and caught. Throw in will keep Brannon at first. One gone here for the Tigers in the top of the 4th. Brings up Messias. Starting it off 1-0 from Lawson, who has been quick on the delivery from the mound. This one swung on into left. And it does have the carry. The 4th today comes from Madison Messias. Brings in 2 more for the Tigers. That just seems to be the bare minimum for them today in an inning, or at least in this game. It was a close to shutout earlier from what I saw on the scoreboard. It was 1-1 through 6 innings, and then there in the top of the 7th, 3 runs scored, and all of a sudden, game. One-0 count here. Fouled off for strike 1 for True. This one poked into the outfield. Right field it goes. The throw to first, not in time. As True makes her way to first. Another base runner on for the Tigers. Now brings up Gutierrez. That pitch sits in, strike 1. Good looking from Lawson. Gutierrez takes a cut, strike 2. And ball 1 comes from Lawson there. One-two count. As this one's popped up, will stay in the infield. tracking and caught. Brought in by Couch for out number 2. Still a runner on there on first. Now up to bat, Cowell. This one swung on immediately into left, and that is reeled in for out number 3. Wrapping up the top of the 4th. Another 2-run inning, but still making progress here for the Greyhounds. 13-6 is the score. We'll be right back after this.
From the football field to the bean field, the right equipment can make all the difference. Gear up for harvest, expand your fleet, or grow your business with Tyler Jackman at Big Iron Auctions. Tyler can improve your operation conveniently, efficiently, and effectively. And if you're selling one piece or the whole operation, Big Iron can connect you with over 750,000 registered bidders. Buying or selling, go big. Big Iron Auctions. Call Tyler Jackman at 620-404-8115. BigIronAuctions.com.
At the Farm and Ranch Division of the 4-State Agency, we're a team of experts who genuinely care about you and your farming operation. That's why whether it's a visit to your farm or a friendly chat at our office, we're committed to delivering the service you deserve. Our team is fully licensed in both crop insurance and LRP, allowing us to cover your entire farming operation across Kansas, Missouri, Oklahoma, and Arkansas. Contact us today to see how we can help.
Prescription drug pricing points to corporate
Freedom of the press is about your right to know.
and Clark sheer athleticism.
It's about your right to be informed. Today, there are real threats to press freedom.
13-6 is the score. Top of the lineup. Up for Fort Scott. This one, early swing and into left field. Finds the gap in between short and third for Kylie Goad, who started it off last inning. We'll see if that is the spark that it takes once again. She had a triple in the last inning that really sparked the initiative here at the plate. A 6-run inning came after. Now Couch squaring up to bunt, throw down to second, not in time. Takes strike 1, but advancing to second is Goad. And so they will say she left early. Didn't see the call, but this one poked right back to the pitcher, and what a momentum killer there. Goad took second, got called that she left early, so was called out there. And now Couch pokes it right back to the pitcher, leaves Amaya Carr at the plate. No runners home. See if Carr can replicate what she did on the last at-bat. 2-run shot. Brought it up to 3 on that inning. And then a 2-out rally ensued shortly after, so nothing that they're too unfamiliar with. 2-0 count for Carr. This one, hard hit down the third base line, hits off the glove fair. Carr rounds first and slides into second for a double. Trying to start the mojo once again. As now up to bat is Kinley Meek, trying to continue the trend and bring about another 2-out rally. This one swung on, foul. Either went behind her or in between her legs. Still a very awkward angle. Now Meek will step aside to Coach's timeout here for Fort Scott. Meek now back to the box. Oh, 1 count is too high for ball one. Morn in her 4th inning pitched here, trying to wrap it up. This one sinks low and outside for ball 2. Two 2-1 now for Meek. Meek, foul ball right back at us. Give you guys watching at home a little bit of a jump scare there. 2-2 count as it sits. 2 gone and a runner on second. 2's all around. This one, grounder to the third baseman and thrown out at first. Brandon retrieves the throw from Jarrett, and that will bring us to the top of the 5th. As we will take a break here on Fort Scott Sports Live. We'll be right back after this.
Prescription drug pricing points to corporate
Freedom of the press is about your right to know.
and Clark sheer athleticism.
It's about your right to be informed. Today, there are real threats to press freedom
Reaching residential areas?
and your right to know about the world around us. We must protect our right to know, no matter what kind of news is important to you. Before it's too late, understand the threats. ProtectPressFreedom.org.
How is it so fast?
With Crawcan's multi-gig internet, you can experience monstrous speeds for every device in your home or business at the same time for a low, no-nonsense price.
Back on Fort Scott Sports Live, 13-6 is the score. 7-point difference here. As stepping in now for the Tigers, number 9, Norelli Rocha. One 1-0 count here to start off with Rocha. This one swung on, will trickle down the third baseline, foul for strike 1. Lawson continuing to work from the mound. Has brought about back-to-back 2-run innings from the Tigers. One of those situations where you don't want that coming up here. Gotta savor every out coming down the stretch of this game. Savor every run, I should say, as that drops low for ball 2. 2-2 count now. Lawson's pitch fouled away. Keeps Rocha at the plate. Still 2-2, the delivery. Up high for ball 3. Count is now full. Lawson, this one poked right back to the shortstop, Perez. And brought in for out number 1. Brings up Shaylee Morn. Morn, after pitching 4 full innings, now booting up the bat once again and drilled up the middle into center field. She'll have a stand-up single, which brings back up Morgan Williams, who flips back and forth with Riley Emhoff Low pitch. Will advance Morn to second. Now Burdick is going to visit the mound here. Talk to Lawson a little bit. One 0 count for Williams at the plate. Batting in the 3 slot in this lineup. Swung on, grounder down the third base line, retrieved and thrown into first in time. Will advance Morn to third, but Williams out at first. 2 gone here for the Tigers. Now up to bats, Kiara Brannon. Brannon 2 straight balls there. Two 0 count now. Lawson trying to settle in here. Delivers this one hard hit off the glove of the third base Wetch. And Brannon stands up on first in a 14-6 game as Morn comes home and scores. Now at the plate, number 4, Shackelford, sitting with a 1-0 count. Brannon on first. Grounder down the third base line will go foul. 1-1 count now for Shackelford. Lawson told she started just a little bit early on that windup. Sitting with a 2-1 against Shackelford at the plate. This one, a trickling grounder, practically a bunt there from Shackelford, as now caught in a pickle will be Brannon. Is she tagged out? No. A way to reel her back into second. On the 2-1 count, a fortunate break there for Shackelford. Brings up number 25, Messias, who boomed one over the fence on her last at-bat. See what she has in store for this. 2 runners on, first and second. Popped up and out of play. Oh, 1 count. Lawson spins this one into the inside corner. 1-1 count. Two outs, trying to extend the inning by whatever means possible. Now with a 1-2 count. Change up. Oh, man. And that will be strike 3 there for Messias, who caught one to the back of the head. But we'll wrap up the top of the 5th into the bottom on Fort Scott Sports Live. We'll be right back after this.
From the football field to the bean field, the right equipment can make all the difference. Gear up for harvest, expand your fleet, or grow your business with Tyler Jackman at Big Iron Auctions. Tyler can improve your operation conveniently, efficiently, and effectively. And if you're selling one piece or the whole operation, Big Iron can connect you with over 750,000 registered bidders. Buying or selling, go big. Big Iron Auctions. Call Tyler Jackman at 620-404-8115. BigIronAuctions.com.
At Fort Scott Community College, we understand that a scary part of figuring out your future isn't only answering the question, what should I do, but where do I belong? Maybe you belong here, preparing for a career in healthcare as part of Fort Scott Community College's nursing program. Or maybe you belong on stage as part of the Hounds band or theater department. I don't know where you've been or where you're headed, but I know we're saving a spot for you because you belong at Fort Scott Community College.
Today we're going to do an experiment to see just how fast Crawl Can's multi-gig internet is. In your email, you'll find 2 links. When I say go, click on the first link to download the 500 gigabyte test file. Go! Okay, now when I say go, click on the second link in your email to upload the file. Go! I guess it really does eclipse all other internet.
Release the Crawl Can. Monstrous multi-gig speeds for a low, no-nonsense price.
At the Farm and Ranch Division of the 4-State Agency, we're a team of experts who genuinely care about you and your farming operation. That's why whether it's a visit to your farm or a friendly chat at our office, we're committed to delivering the service you deserve. Our team is fully licensed in both crop insurance and LRP, allowing us to cover your entire farming operation across Kansas, Missouri, Oklahoma, and Arkansas. Contact us today to see how we can help.
Call service is outstanding in their field, especially for those that are stuck, well, outstanding in their field. Calls carries a wide selection of farm, industrial, and heavy-duty tires, all from the best brands in the business. And they've got farm service trucks ready to go. Plus, Calls continues to be the place folks go for car and truck tires, repairs, oil changes, and so much more. If you're in the market for new tires in Southeast Kansas, make the right call to Call Service, 620-724-4121. See more at callservicellc.com. You've heard go big or go home. At Big Iron Auctions, you can go big from home. With thousands of pieces of equipment, active auctions, bidding at your convenience, and an easy-to-use site, BigIronAuctions.com can help you grow big. Call Tyler Jackman at 620-404-8115 to see how Big Iron Auctions can help grow your operation. Bid now, list now at BigIronAuctions.com.
And we're back on Fort Scott Sports Live for the bottom of the 5th. Leading off here, number 18, Madeline Burdick. Had a bit of an injury timeout, I believe, trying to make sure everything was okay with Messias after she caught that bullet from Burdick to the back of the head. Everything looks to be okay now. The pitch popped up into right and reeled in by Brannon, who previously was at first. Now playing first is number 12, that's True. Making a couple shifts there. Addie Seaver now at behind the plate where True used to be. One gone, brings up Nadia Wetch. Outside pitch, too far for ball 1. Bourne remaining on the mound. This one popped up and gone. Home run from Nadia Wetch. That is the 5th shot of today. Brings the score 14-7. Some pats on the head. She comes through home plate and trying to kickstart something here in the bottom of the 5th. Following the lowest scoring inning from the Tigers in the top of the fifth, which was 1. Perez with 1 out. Nobody on after the home run. Takes ball 1. Mourn's pitch low for ball 2. Perez now feeling comfortable. Hitters count here, 2-0. This one swung on in the gap, makes its way to left, and Perez with a single. Keeps the inning healthy here, as now up to bat will be Caitlin Carr. One out. Carr hits this one right down the third base line, into left. Perez rounds second, stands up on third, and the ball makes it in as Carr has a double. Puts herself and Perez in scoring position with Cabri Parmley at the plate. Coach's timeout here as the Tigers will crowd the mound. We'll take a small break here and we'll be right back on Fort Scott Sports Live after this.
At the Farm and Ranch Division of the Fort State Agency, we're a team of experts who genuinely care about you and your farming operation. That's why whether it's a visit to your farm or a friendly chat at our office, we're committed to delivering the service you deserve. Our team is fully licensed in both crop insurance and LRP, allowing us to cover your entire farming operation across Kansas, Missouri, Oklahoma, and Arkansas. Contact us today to see how we can help.
Your home for live, local sports. Varsity Sports Live delivers professional level coverage with high-quality video and broadcasters that know your schools and community.
Touchdown, Tonganoxie!
With the support of local businesses, you never pay to watch Varsity Sports. Live, local, free high school sports coverage. That's Varsity Sports Live.
Grass.
And we're back. Cabri Parmley squares up to bunt, lays this one down the first baseline foul. First strike 1, has 2 runners on, both in scoring position, so trying to just put the ball in play to hopefully bring home just a couple more. Cut into this lead. That one sits on the upper outside edge for strike 2. Parmley now faced with an 0-2. Got to play a little bit of defense here at the plate. And that one too far inside and up. Parmley with some good vision on the 0-2. One-two count. Mourn's pitch inside will hit off the elbow of Parmley as she takes first. Loads the bases for the Greyhounds at the top of the lineup. Kylie Goad gets ready for her at-bats as we have some changes here. Shaylee Mourn will no longer be on the mound for the Tigers. I believe they will be bringing on number 22, which is Tyla Pitakani. So we will step aside and be right back after this.
Your home for live, local sports. Varsity Sports Live delivers professional level coverage with high-quality video and broadcasters that know your schools and community.
Touchdown, Tonganoxie!
With the support of local businesses, you never pay to watch Varsity Sports. Live, local, free high school sports coverage. That's Varsity Sports Live.
Grass gets it away. Moore's down the middle. And he makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans.
Keep up with the action at varsitysportslive.com. Live, local, free high school sports.
Today we're going to do an experiment to see just how fast Crawl Can's multi-gig internet is. In your email, you'll find 2 links. When I say go, click on the first link to download the 500 gigabyte test file. Go! Okay, now when I say go, click on the second link in your email to upload the file. Go! I guess it really does eclipse all other internet.
Release the Crawl Can. Monstrous multi-gig speeds for a low, no-nonsense price.
At Fort Scott Community College, we understand that a scary part of figuring out your future isn't only answering the question, what should I do, but where do I belong? Maybe you belong here as part of Fort Scott Community College's John Deere Tech program. Maybe you belong here as part of the perennial playoff-bound Greyhound baseball team. I don't know where you've been or where you're headed, but I know we're saving a spot for you because you belong at Fort Scott Community College.
14-7 is the score. Peter Connie on the mound, delivers. Ball 1 to Goad. Goad with back-to-back hits for the day with a single on her last at-bat, triple on the one prior. So that one, check swing, ball 2. 2-0 count now for Kylie Goad. As this one swung on into center, will make it over the center fielder. Goad rounds first to second to score. And that will cut deep into this lead. 3 runs in the bottom of the 5th. Goad nearly hitting for the cycle here today. Couch now, second in the lineup. Up to bat here, up top for ball 1. Already, they look comfortable against Peticani here. So this one, check swing, fouled away. Two runners in scoring position, 1 out. Couch trying to bring a couple more home. So that one's up top for ball 2. Two 1 counts. This one swung on into center. Will make it over the infield's head. Scores Parmley. And Couch stands on first. Goad on third now. Another run home. And the batter on deck will be the tying run currently. Maya Carr got a home run earlier. More than just looking to replicate that once again. She could even bring home the 2 base runners here. It would certainly put them right back in this game as Carr's hit down the third baseline foul. That left side getting a lot of action today. Carr looks to square up here early. Now pulls back, slaps it to the shortstop. This one over the head of the first baseman. And now standing on second will be Couch. And making it home is Goad. So 2 gone. That could have easily been a double play there for Shackelford, but a very high throw into first. As once again, the batter on deck will be the tying run here. That one sits in for strike 1 against the batter, number 23, Kinley Meek. Oh, 1 on its way. Popped up. Shallow outfield is out of the glove. Scoring is Couch, and Meek stands on first. It was Gutierrez who just got it on the tip of her glove and could not get it to stick. Which brings up number 18, Madeline Burdick, to try and make her way around the bases and tie this one up at 14 apiece. How this game has shifted. Peticani winds up, delivers strike 1. Burdick squares up to the plate again. Runner on first. This one swung on, fouled, out of play down the first base side. Strike 2, 0-2 count here for Burdick. The pitch, way high there from Peticani. Burdick sees it through for ball 1, 1-2 counts. Still no movement over there from Meek on first. This one fouled away. Keeping herself at the plate. Trying to fight here in the bottom of the 5th. One, 2. Low and inside for ball 2. Peticani with a lot of pressure coming into this bottom of the 5th. A big lead. 8 runs at the top of the inning. Since then, cut down by 6. That one's way outside. Bit of an errant throw there from Peticani. Brings the count full, 3-2. Still 2 outs and a runner on first. This one could go one of 2 ways. The windup, deliver, check swing, ball 4. And that brings up number 12, Nadia Wedge, who had one earlier in this inning, a solo shot over center field. Already feeling the mojo, now stepping back in for the second time here in the bottom of the 5th. 2 runners on, 1 on first and second. This one, a shot into right. She will round first. Rounding third is Meek. And brings 2 home. Tying this game up, Burdick stands on third for the triple. Or excuse me, Wedge. That was Burdick that came home. Perez now. with 2 gone and a runner on third. All the momentum here in the Greyhounds' favor. So that one's fouled away for strike 1. Oh, 1, Peticani. Way up top, and now Wedge gonna try for home. She is there in time. Taking the lead 15-14 for the first time today. The Greyhounds have a lead in this ball game. A 9-run inning is what managed it. Now Perez getting ready to step back into this box. 1-1 count. A lot of pressure alleviated on this at-bat. Can kind of swing freely here, open up the stance. 1-1, 2 outs, no runners on, and you've got the lead. Here's the pitch. Inside corner for strike 2. The 1-2 from Peticani. Swung on and missed from Perez. Strike 3, out 3. Wraps up the 5th inning here as we head into the top of the 6th. 15-14 is the score. We'll be right back on Fort Scott Sports Live.
Selling equipment can be a hassle. Whether you're needing to replace an old tractor or you're finally getting to retire, the time and energy needed to clean, prep, promote, and sell seems daunting. That's why you need Tyler Jackman and Big Iron Auctions. From one piece to the whole farm, Big Iron Auctions can deliver your items to more than 750,000 registered bidders. Call Tyler Jackman at 620-404-8115 or learn more at bigironauctions.com. Call's service is outstanding in their field, especially for those that are stuck, well, outstanding in their field. Call's carries a wide selection of farm, industrial, and heavy-duty tires, all from the best brands in the business. And they've got farm service trucks ready to go. Plus, Call's continues to be the place folks go for car and truck tires, repairs, oil changes, and so much more. If you're in the market for new tires in Southeast Kansas, make the right call to Call's Service, 620-724-4121. See more at callservicellc.com. You've heard go big or go home. At Big Iron Auctions, you can go big from home. With thousands of pieces of equipment, active auctions, bidding at your convenience, and an easy-to-use site, BigIronAuctions.com can help you grow big. Call Tyler Jackman at 620-404-8115 to see how Big Iron Auctions can help grow your operation. Bid now, list now.
In the top of the 6th, swing and a miss for strike 1 from True. Lawson remaining on the mound here. To think Shaylee Moore of the Marshalltown Tigers was so close to being able to wrap this game up in 5, and then all of a sudden Greyhounds bats coming alive here in the bottom of the 5th. 9 runs on the board gives them not only out of reach of the run rule, but in the lead. In the dirt there for ball 3. True sitting with a 3-1 count. Up top, ball 4. Now a new face at the plate will be number 16, Emma McWhirter. So confirming that change here. No outs here. McWhirter stepping into the box against Lawson. Delivers strike one right on the inside corner. That has been the chase today. Outside was early on in this game, but went away pretty quickly. This one swung on to first and reeled in. And I think Amaya Carr may actually have a case there. I don't know if that ever actually hit the ground. McWhirter sees ball two there, 2-2 counts. Two on its way, swung on, fouled. Runner on first and true. Pitch on its way, slap down the first base line and foul. Now Lawson booting up the 2-2 again, in the dirt for ball three. Count now stands full. This one's fouled off again. McWhirter really drawing out this at-bat. This one swung on into left center. Will be gathered for only a single, but a good hit nonetheless. Tigers still rolling on the batting side. Brings up Cowell to the plate. As a pinch runner here for McWhirter will be Gutierrez. Gutierrez was the one that McWhirter pinch hit for. In the dirt for ball one. Cowell. 1-0 count as she steps in. Lawson delivers, popped up. This one staying shallow and brought in by Coach. Excuse me, Couch. Pitch from Lawson, one gone. Top of the order here for the Tigers. It'll be Elena Jarrett. Jarrett pops that one up and out of play for strike one. 1-1 count, one gone. Two runners on, one on first and second. That one change up, trying to sit in on that outside edge. Does not go. 2-1 count now for Jarrett. So that is up and outside for ball 3. Jarrett now with a hitter's count, 3-1 count. Lawson trying to work her way back into it. This one popped up, shallow outfield, will be caught for out number 2. Back-to-back flyouts there for the Greyhounds, trying to keep these runners at bay. They've done a great job out there in the outfield. Brings up Shaylee Morn. Squares up early. Now pulls back, ready to swing, takes strike 1. Gonna square up again. But a slap bunt effort, no good. Throw down to third, will not be in time. Both True and Gutierrez advance, sitting on second and third. Lawson's pitch outside for ball 1. Trying to get Morn to chase here. See what she goes with on the 1-2. This one slapped into center and caught. A great play to keep the runners at bay, and the first empty inning comes in the top of the 6th from the Tigers. Greyhounds go into the bottom of the 6th leading 15-14. We'll be right back after this.
You've heard go big or go home. At Big Iron Auctions, you can go big from home. With thousands of pieces of equipment, active auctions, bidding at your convenience, and an easy-to-use site, BigIronAuctions.com can help you grow big. Call Tyler Jackman at 620-404-8115 to see how Big Iron Auctions can help grow your operation. Bid now, list now at BigIronAuctions.com.
At the Farm and Ranch Division of the Four-State Agency, we're a team of experts who genuinely care about you and your farming operation. That's why whether it's a visit to your farm or a friendly chat at our office, we're committed to delivering the service you deserve. Our team is fully licensed in both crop insurance and LRP, allowing us to cover your entire farming operation across Kansas, Missouri, Oklahoma, and Arkansas. Contact us today to see how we can help.
Your home for live, local sports. Varsity Sports Live delivers professional level coverage with high-quality video and broadcasters that know your schools and community.
Touchdown, Tonganoxie!
With the support of local businesses, you never pay to watch varsity sports.
At the plate, Caitlin Carr. Peta Connie remains on the mound here for the Tigers. Carr looking to reignite the fire here in the bottom of the 6th. Another inning like those previous would actually bring a win to the Greyhounds. This Carr sits with a 1-1. Peta Connie up top for ball 2. 2-1 count. As Peta Connie sets in inside for ball 3. Three-one on its way. Too high for ball 4. Caitlin Carr takes her base. Brings up Cabry Parmley. Runner on first. Parmley with a clean count. Peticani feeling the pressure after a very rough inning in the bottom of the fifth. One-oh. Sits in for strike one. Parmley with the 1-1 count. Peticani, a much different tempo from Lawson of the Greyhounds. This one, perfect bunt lay down, and that is safe at first. Throw to third will be out for Caitlin Carr. A little too aggressive there. Parmley does make it to first in time though, so she will be on. Brings up the top of the lineup. Number 1, Kylie Goad, who has hit a single, double, and triple today. This one popped up, trying to track and foul. Goad holding her breath there. Breathes a sigh of relief. She was swinging hard at that one. Has a chance to do something special today. 0-1 count as it sits. Low for ball one as Parmley slides into second. One count. The 1-1. Goad right back up the middle. Kicks off of the second base. And Parmley checks up at third. Goad stands on first. Brings up number 8, Bailey Couch. With 1 gone and 2 on. Runners in the corners here. Peticani delivers way inside for ball 1. Peticani's pitch hit right back to the second baseman. Couch will not make it to first in time, but Parmley comes home for another run on the board. 14-16 the score now as Amaya Carr looks to step into the box. Runner on second, 2 gone. Peticani trying to limit the damage here in the bottom of the 6th, knowing that only one more inning remains. Wants to give her team the best chance possible to rattle the bats and bring something back here. Peticani winds up and delivers. Strike 2 to Maya Carr after the foul ball. Peticani delivers. The 0-2 is low for ball 1. Goad had a big step off of the bag on second. Was hoping that one would get past the catcher. Carr swings. This one popped just inside the fence on the right field side. Keeps the count 1-2. The 1-2, grounder right back up the middle. Delivered to first in time for out number 3. A 2-run lead headed into the top of 7 is what Fort Scott holds, and we'll see if they can hold on to it here, trying to wrap it up. We'll be right back on Fort Scott Sports Live after this.
Your home for live, local sports. Varsity Sports Live delivers professional level coverage with high-quality video and broadcasters that know your schools and community.
Touchdown, Tonganoxie!
With the support of local businesses, you never pay to watch varsity sports. Live, local, free high school sports coverage. That's Varsity Sports Live.
Grass gets it away. Moore's down the middle. And he makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans!
Keep up with the action at varsitysportslive.com. Live, local, free high school sports.
Today we're going to do an experiment to see just how fast Crawlcan's multi-gig internet is. In your email, you'll find 2 links. When I say go, click on the first link to download the 500 gigabyte test file. Go! Okay, now when I say go, click on the second link in your email to upload the file. Go! I guess it really does eclipse all other internet.
Release the Crawcan. Monstrous multi-gig speeds for a low, no-nonsense price.
2-run lead for the Greyhounds as they head back into the field. Up first for the Tigers, number 5, Morgan Williams. Lawson gets quick and delivers, trying to reel it in. Cannot. In foul territory. That was number 12, Nadia Wetch, hustling for that pop-up. 0-1 count for Williams. Lawson, swing and a miss, strike 2. Off speed. One-two count now after that one from Lawson. Williams trying to work her way back into this count. Pops it up. This one stays in playable territory, and Amaya Carr is the one to reel that pop up in for out number 1. Brings up Kiara Brannon. Batting in the 4th spot for the Tigers. Now's the time where for a lot of these players, you know, in a high-scoring game, you've seen quite a few trips to the plate. Fatigue can start to set in a little bit, but this Tigers team, this is kind of do or die here. Brannon with a 1-1 count. This one swung on, popped up in foul territory, but does make it to the ground. That one was right off the end of the bat. It's now a 1-2 count from Lawson. This one popped up. Will barely make its way out of the infield and reeled in by Perez for out number 2. One more to go here for the Greyhounds. Shackelford trying to extend. Popped up in the infield. All talking for it. Throw to second, off the glove, oh my goodness. A complete collapse in the infield. As an inside the park home run from Shackelford off of errors brings another run in for the Tigers. What was nearly a game winner. Now brings up number 3, Addie Seaver. Seaver gonna be kind of put on ice here with this timeout, crowding the mound for the Greyhounds.
One play at a time, let's go.
Two outs, nobody on. Seaver in the box. Lawson gets ready, delivers, and inside for ball 1. This one hit into center. Goad backing up and over the fence. As Goad hit her arm awkwardly, but it will be Addie Seaver who ties this game up with a solo shot into center. Two outs at the plate. Brianna True. That one sits in for strike 1 from Lawson. Quick pitch from Lawson in the dirt for ball 1. 1-1 count now. True swings, fouls it off for strike 2. 1-2 count now. Lawson trying to escape this inning. Not let anything get too out of hand here. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 3 gone there. A 2-run inning keeps it alive for the Tigers. And now headed back to the plates will be the Greyhounds. We'll take a break and we'll be right back after this.
At Fort Scott Community College, we understand that a scary part of figuring out your future isn't only answering the question, what should I do, but where do I belong? Maybe you belong here as part of Fort Scott Community College's John Deere Tech program. Maybe you belong here as part of the perennial playoff-bound Greyhound baseball team. I don't know where you've been or where you're headed, but I know we're saving a spot for you because you belong at Fort Scott Community College.
Selling equipment can be a hassle. Whether you're needing to replace an old tractor or you're finally getting to retire, the time and energy needed to clean, prep, promote, and sell seems daunting. That's why you need Tyler Jackman and Big Iron Auctions. From one piece to the whole farm, Big Iron Auctions can deliver your items to more than 750,000 registered bidders. Call Tyler Jackman at 620-404-8115 or learn more at BigIronAuctions.com.
And we're back on Fort Scott Sports Live. Bottom of the 7th coming up. As first up in the lineup will be 23, Kinley Meek. Following her will be 18, Burdick. And then Nadia Wetch to follow her. All three, no stranger to putting the bat on the ball. Here's the pitch. Meek hits it right to the shortstop. This one safe at first. Fumbled around on the floor. True could not bring it into the glove. And that is a huge base hit there for Kinley Meek. Brings up Madeline Burdick. Pitacani still on the mound. Delivers it inside corner for strike one. Pitacani gets the call from the dugout. 0-1 count. The pitch. Low and inside for ball one. One count. Up top for ball two. 2-1 count here for Burdick. Seeing the ball well. Just that inside pitch wasn't something that she was looking for. She was kind of crowding the plate there early. 2-1 on its way. Swung on, fouled out of play. Two count now for Burdick. Pitacani pulling out all the stops here. Winds up and delivers. This one swung on into right. Will be reeled in by Brannon. For out number one, Meek unable to move there on first. Brings up Nadia Wetch. With one out and a runner on first, Wetch. Here's the pitch. Swung on into center. That one's gone. See ya. A walk-off shot from Nadia Wetch. And bringing it home. That's the ball game, folks. A historic comeback here for the Greyhounds. Down 8 going into the bottom of the 5th. Putting 9 on the board. Not only bringing them back in this game, but back on top. And then hanging on through the 6th and the 7th. Final score, 18-16. Nadia Wetch, 2 home runs today. A huge showing from her. She was the one that kind of sparked that 5th inning stretch as well, but that will do it for us here on Fort Scott Sports Live as we wrap up from the home of the Greyhounds. Thank you for watching. We hope to see you all next time, and have a great evening.
From the gridiron to the hard court, the pitch to the mat, don't miss any of the action. We're there with live, local sports coverage at VarsitySportsLive.com.